Gypsy Rose Blanchard's path to a new life is anything but simple. As whispers from insiders circulate, there's a growing sense that Gypsy is conflicted about what comes next. She's reportedly hesitant to take on a traditional 9-to-5 job, worried that it could shatter the mystique of her infamous story and tarnish the public's fascination with her. Since the release of The Act on Hulu, which thrust her into the spotlight, Gypsy has become more than just a former convict or true crime figure in her eyes. She sees herself as a potential brand, a personality, and maybe even a celebrity in her own right. But here's the kicker. Stepping into the daily grind could be seen as a step down from her unusual celebrity status. Or maybe it's her pride that's holding her back, unwilling to leave the headlines behind. Her case has always sparked intense debate. Some see Gypsy as a victim of unimaginable abuse, while others question the morality of the choices she made. Now the world is left wondering, is Gypsy waiting for opportunities that befit her larger-than-life story? Or is she still trapped in a fantasy, reluctant to face the reality of a normal life? Social media is divided, with some urging her to embrace humility and start fresh in an ordinary job, while others believe she's earned more than that after years of extraordinary suffering. After a dramatic fallout with critics and a bold vow to keep her personal life off the internet, Gypsy Rose Blanchard appeared ready to shift to a strictly business-focused persona. She blamed the relentless bullying and backlash for this change, declaring that she was done with the drama. For a moment, it seemed like Gypsy might actually disappear from the social media spotlight, but now she's back, and the internet can't stop talking about it. Not long ago, Gypsy wiped her digital slate clean, deleting all the pictures from her Instagram, scrubbing her TikTok, and even removing or privatizing her YouTube videos. Many took this as a sign that she was stepping away from the limelight for good, determined to move on. But her recent actions tell a different story. In a surprising twist, Gypsy made a major return with a massive photo dump on Instagram and an overdue TikTok live session. Fans and critics alike are buzzing about her comeback. What's even more intriguing is the timing of her return, coinciding with the ongoing TikTok ban saga. Could the potential ban have made Gypsy realize just how much she depends on internet fame to sustain her lifestyle? This unexpected return raises a crucial question. Is Gypsy's comeback a calculated move to regain her influence, or is it a desperate attempt to stay relevant? After all, her online presence has been her primary source of income, and without it, she may have to consider a more traditional career path. As the drama and criticism intensify, it's clear that the road ahead won't be easy. Gypsy now stands at a crossroads. Will she endure the chaos and reclaim her place in the influencer world? Or is this the start of a larger shift, one where she steps away from the clout chase entirely? Whatever her next move is, one thing is certain: the internet isn't done watching. Her recent actions suggest she's wrestling with a question that haunts every influencer. Can you truly walk away from the platform that made you, especially when financial pressures mount? Let's break down the twists and turns of her return to the spotlight. Not too long ago, she announced that she was done with the internet, positioning herself as someone ready to leave the chaos behind. She claimed she could live without the constant clicks and controversy. But actions speak louder than words, and shortly after, she made a bold move by launching a new account, seemingly to maintain her income stream. And honestly, there's no shame in that. Millions of people monetize their private lives every day. However, the irony here is hard to ignore. After vowing to leave the spotlight, she jumped right back in to cash in on it. Then came the controversies. Rumors circulated that she was profiting from an incident involving a live stream with a supposed hacker, and shortly after, she went live herself, reportedly raking in even more money from viewers. The timing is impossible to overlook. Was this a wake-up call for her? A reminder of just how lucrative internet fame can be, no matter the criticism it brings? Now her Instagram is buzzing again, filled with carefully curated posts that suggest she's not just dipping her toes back into the online world, she's diving in headfirst. The question is, has she finally accepted that she thrives on internet fame and fortune, or is this a calculated comeback driven by the realization that life offline just isn't sustainable for her? Whatever the reason, it's clear she's putting on a tough face, ready to weather the inevitable backlash for the sake of the payout. Is this her next chapter, or just another cycle of leaving and returning? Could the rumors be true? Has she hit a financial rough patch? With all the chatter about her money troubles, some speculate she's scrambling to cash in wherever she can. Take the mystery surrounding her baby, for example. Fans are dying to know why she's so protective of her little one's face, and there's speculation that she might have struck a deal with a major outlet like Lifetime or People magazine, selling those coveted baby photos for a high-profile reveal. It sounds plausible, doesn't it? After all, if she's back on social media after swearing it off for good, maybe there's more going on behind the scenes than we realize. But here's the twist. just when it seemed like we had her figured out, she dropped another bombshell. She's planning to take a break from filming her reality TV show. Fans aren't buying it, though, and frankly, neither am I. Many suspect it's not her decision at all, and that Lifetime may be the one pulling the strings. With all the backlash they've faced for their association with her, it wouldn't be surprising if they decided to cut ties before the criticism does more damage to their brand. This isn't just about TV anymore. Her financial stability might be in serious jeopardy, especially if Lifetime does decide to pull the plug. Gypsy could be facing a harsh reality. She can't rely on writing books for steady income, and let's be honest, her fans aren't exactly clamoring to buy them. So with her career seemingly on a downward spiral and her baby's photos possibly locked in a secret deal, the big question remains, why doesn't she just take a regular 9-to-5 job and leave the drama behind? Sources are spilling the tea, and it seems like she's feeling a bit too celebrity for a regular 9-to-5 job. But here's the twist. Does she really have a choice? From lofty career aspirations to backtracking under criticism, her latest moves have everyone talking. Insiders claim she's too proud to settle for anything normal. The idea of going from reality TV star to clocking in at a 9-to-5 job seems unthinkable to her. Working in a restaurant or any average role just doesn't fit the image she's built for herself. While this might come off as classic celebrity entitlement, there's more to it. Instead of humbling herself, it seems like she's plotting her next big internet comeback. But here's the flip side. It's not just her unwillingness to take a normal job that's causing issues. Some believe that even if she tried, no one would hire her. Case in point, remember when she announced her dream of becoming a hairdresser? That idea crashed and burned quickly. In a recent Rolling Stone interview, her aspirations to work in the beauty industry were met with widespread skepticism and even fear. People outright said they wouldn't feel safe letting her near their hair, let alone trusting her with scissors. So it's not just that she doesn't want traditional work. Traditional work doesn't seem to want her either. And yet, it feels like the internet doesn't want her back either. Many are saying, we've seen enough. Between her controversial reputation and the backlash over her latest ventures, it's like she's running out of places to fit in. That leaves the big question. Where does she go from here? Some would argue the only place she truly belongs right now is behind bars. And just when it seemed like she might have given up on social media for good, she resurfaced, dropping a few sizzling Instagram pics. But here's the kicker. She turned off the comments. A bold move, no doubt, but also a telling one. It's clear she's done with the feedback, good or bad. So what do you think? Should she just embrace the reality of a 9-to-5, or is there something bigger coming her way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.